And don't forget to order your copy of Football Game Plan's latest book, Stiff Arming Football Myths, an excellent book that you can find on our website at footballgameplan.com/books, available in both PDF as well as paperback form.
Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you our NFL Week 1 preview between the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now let's take a look at some keys to victory for both teams, starting with the Titans.
For Tennessee, they have to allow Jake Locker's mobility to neutralize the pressure that will come from Kansas City. This is a guy that can do a lot of damage with his legs, and his mobility could also help him become a better passer, so utilize his mobility to effectiveness this week versus Kansas City. And I would also spread the field to run inside. I think that's how you weaken the 3-4 defense. You widen it out with formations and being able to run your inside zone, your gap plays. I think that's how they can move the football against Kansas City on the ground. And third down defense will definitely be key. You have to be able to get Kansas City off the field. Last year, they were one of the top teams as far as time of possession is concerned. Get these guys off the field and you can have some success. And for the Chiefs in this ball game, double tight end sets are your friend. I look at Anthony Fasano and Travis Kelce, the second-year player, being big factors in this ball game. If you have one safety that's tough to cover, that's a very tougher defense. Now you have two, and Kelce is a guy that is very athletic. I think that's how they can also help complement the receivers in the passing game. And the safety play, Eric Berry and also Hussein Abdullah, they have to excel. Tennessee has two outstanding players at receiver that are game breakers in Kendall Wright and also Justin Hunter, so they can't get caught up with what's going on in the backfield. They have to keep their eyes on their luggage and don't get beat deep down the field. And I would also run weak side versus Tennessee. Right now, Eric Fisher is struggling in the passing game, so I would help him out by running his way, and that way he'll get into a groove, build that confidence, and then he'll in turn become a better pass protector because of it.
I'm a big fan of the personnel that the Kansas City Chiefs have at their disposal with DeAnthony Thomas and also Jamal Charles. A lot of speed that they can utilize together in the backfield. I'm going to show you one play where they can get DeAnthony Thomas on the inside and cause an illusion for the defense, which could result into a big play, which could be a touchdown. You're going to see right here a pseudo wing type look where we have the tight end offset with DeAnthony Thomas as well, almost giving that look of a wing back type situation. You have Jamal Charles in the backfield. And the good part about Jamal Charles, one, he has blazing speed, one of the best running backs in the game. So any action he makes is going to influence the second level of the defense. So we're going to run the fake toss action to Jamal Charles. And you know that's going to get the flow going this way quickly. They want to get outside, try to beat him to the spot so that way they can make a play in the backfield. But what that does is puts them in great position to get blocked up front. Now what we're going to do with the offensive line, we're going to have the backside tackle over here. He's going to kick out that defensive end. We're going to have the center block down on the defensive tackle because we're going to trap the tackle here with this backside guard. So we're going to work the play side guard up to the second level, get the linebacker block. We're going to have the tackle work his way up and try to get this outside linebacker block. We're going to have the tight end try to cross face of the defensive end and get him hooked. And now we're going to kick out the defensive tackle with the guard, the fake toss action, run DeAnthony Thomas on the inside, hand him the football off here. He's shooting up, hopefully making this guy miss or even just outrunning both because he has that type of speed. So you see where the fake toss action would influence flow, allowing the trap to work this way and hitting DeAnthony Thomas coming back across the formation on the inside, again, getting that speed quickly on the second level. And we know he has the second gear and that third gear to outrun any angles and to outrun guys in the secondary. So it's just one unique way Andy Reid can get both of his top playmakers on offense that are in the backfield on the field at the same time, which could result into a big play versus the Tennessee Titans.
Now here are some in-game adjustments you want to watch for when watching Tennessee. How will they utilize Dexter McCluster, the wild card in this offense, a guy that can be a running back or a receiver? I think it'll be important to get him involved in a game plan very early. And in their nickel defense, who would they take off the field? Cameron Wimbley, the outside linebacker, or Bernard Pollard, the strong safety? And I think if Pollard is out there, they'll find ways to exploit him because, like I've said before, two excellent tight ends in this ball game. And how will they block Dontari Poe? Will they block him straight up man-on-man blocking, or will they try to influence block him, trap him? That's going to be key because he's a big part of what Kansas City does defensively. The X factor in this game for Tennessee will be their defensive line. I like the matchups for Tennessee in this ball game on the inside with Jarrell Casey and Ropati Pitatua. I think those are two excellent defensive linemen. If they can hold their own up front and cause problems, it will derail a lot of what Kansas City wants to do offensively. And the X factor for Kansas City will be their cornerbacks. Marcus Cooper and company have a tall task this week going against Justin Hunter, Kendall Wright, even Nate Washington. They're going to have to hold their own. Otherwise, they're going to find themselves getting beat deep down the field because, again, they do have legit game breakers in Tennessee at the receiver position. I like Kansas City in this ball game. I think they'll win this ball game going inside. Their offensive line will do a great job up front versus Tennessee, and I think the running game will be a big reason why they have success versus the Titans. Look for Jamal Charles to have a big day, even DeAnthony Thomas getting into the mix. But I think Kansas City's running game and the way they play defense on the inside would also cause problems for the Titans. So I like Kansas City to come away victorious in Week 1.
What's up, fantasy football fans? I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook for all of your starts, sits, fantasy football notes, news, and tidbits. Tune into our podcast, Football Game Plan Starting Lineup, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on our Football Game Plan Radio Network, which is located at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.
And don't forget to check out Football Game Plan's NFL Wraparound live every Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan, where we give you all of our late-minute and last-minute notes, news, and tidbits and thoughts on each and every game on the NFL schedule. And I also want to give a huge shout-out to Chief Fan Forums and Titan Fan Forums for always showing Football Game Plan support.